It's in the game.
PlayStation.
We know the way to San Jose, heart of the Silicon Valley and home to the San Jose State Spartans. And anticipation has been high all week for this one. Today, an in-state battle between a couple of teams from the state of California, both hoping to claim a golden victory. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the UCLA Bruins, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the San Jose State Spartans. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Spartans will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So UCLA's offense will have first crack at this one. If you look at this game on paper, it really shouldn't be much of a matchup. You have a high-powered offense against, candidly, an overmatched opponent. But, hey, you never know. You got to line up and play the game.
On paper, this is a horrible matchup. But this game's not played on paper, right? Like, this defense, they're going to have to play their best game. They're going to have to play more consistent than they have. They haven't tackled well this season. They're going to have to play their best game against a great opponent. But we've seen upsets happen. They got to get some adrenaline, some emotion, something good to happen early.
I think it has to happen early, David, and then the question is, can they maintain that over the course of the entire game? Listen, it's college football. 18 to 22-year-olds, and maybe this offense just thinks they can come out here and roll their helmet out on the field, and that's going to get it done. We've seen crazy stuff happen, but no doubt, this defense has to play out of their minds today to have any shot.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And the Bruins will punt this one away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stops. The Spartans offense will get the ball for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Got it in the middle. It's Smith. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. This defense will try to force a fourth down on third and short from the 45. Fires to the tight end. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Spartans will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. Finds some fresh air. Turning it on. They get it down to the 35 before he stops. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. And the Spartans have this offense rolling. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
This defense is going to have to do a better job slowing down the run. We've seen twice now in this opening drive. This guy break one. And so this defense has to do a better job at the point of attack, and their D coordinator probably is already thinking to himself, well, I have to get another guy in the box to slow this guy down.
He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. The Spartans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It's first down from the 11. Might be changing the route. Wants to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. The field goal is no good. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Finds his tight end. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. The Bruins with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give on the option. Jukes his way for more. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
Another big play for this offense, and I'll tell you, historically, on the best UCLA units offensively, whether they're throwing it, whether they're in the shotgun, whether they're going up tempo or they're not, it's always so important to have balance. They've always had a guy they can turn around and hand the football off to keep defenses honest. This guy with his power and his speed, he really gives this offense a lot of flexibility.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Finds his big tight end. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bruins can really attack on this 2nd and short. Using his legs, it's Thomas. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
Well, the offense didn't have the result they wanted on that 1st drive, having to punt, but they're having a lot more success here on the 2nd drive. They're having some balance, and they're getting a rhythm. I think a big part of that is their ability to run the football. Very, very important to them, and doing a nice job on that last play, picking up the 1st down.
They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Here's the handoff. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, UCLA! Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Bates. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. To the ground with the back. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21.
Sometimes as an offense, you like run plays, and you like running it right into the teeth of the blitz. That's what happened right there. Everybody up front got a hat on a hat, and they were able to crease that defense.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell.
There he goes! He's going to have enough to pick up the 1st down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Power football with the run.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
That's one thing this defense takes a lot of pride on. They like tackling the catch, and they like being around the ball. That time, he was in proximity to knock that thing loose. Nice physical play.
Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Iamaleava. He's got it. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Quarterback on the keeper. Gets it past the marker. Finds a crease at the 20. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
That's the danger as a defense when you're playing against this guy, because you know you're going to see the option. And if you don't have a player dedicated to pursuing and stopping him, he is going to burn you like he did right there. He has elite speed. You saw it on that option play.
They'll move the tight end. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Goodness, that is the way you blow up a play quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Hair on fire caused a wreck that had to be a blown assignment. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Bruins are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Looking for the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down.
And this offense put together a really good drive, man. Like, that was a good drive, but third down in the red zone when the field starts to shrink, they really struggle to try to find a play to get someone open.
Splits the uprights. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking to throw on first down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers, and you saw it there on the incompletion.
They go to the ground. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. And the Spartans decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
Man, I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. And the Bruins Need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Back to pass, it's Ucla. Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle, it's Robinson. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Bruins. Once he got some room, it was over.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he tacked on the extra point. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. They really needed to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Looking downfield on first down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Spartans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so third in California. Defense knows you're...
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Man, it's really nice as a defense to force third and long, where you can bring in the nickel, Jesse, and you can play zone coverage with those zone eyes on the quarterback.
Yeah, as a quarterback, too, you got to know with that extra DB out there, your timing better be good and you better be accurate, because if you're not, they've got ball hawks in the back end, and that errant throw gets picked.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half.
Let's go.
He'll pull it on the read. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. The RPO, fire complete to the left. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is, because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Back to throw, it's Ucla. Fires left. Makes a connection. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Wants to pass. Big guy smells it. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. A very productive play on first down has now set us up with this 2nd and goal. Looking for the score. Touchdown, UCLA. Fitted in the window for the score.
Yeah, I love the little play-action fake. It's, you get inside the 5, you're thinking run as a defense, come up, be physical, and they slip those guys right behind you, throw it over the top of you. Man, those are tough to defend. Nice little play-action by this offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like, this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points.
And that's a big shot, and that's a big incompletion, but this offense has to continue to do more of that. When you're trailing and you've got to make plays, they got to find creative ways to push this ball down the field and get this offense in a flow.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Oh, man, this could have disaster written all over it. Going for it inside their own 40. Hauls it in, the first down and more. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. And the Spartans moving quickly to the line. Sends it back in motion. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. They just keep firing. Got a man, it's Aldridge. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can't stop the clock. Looking to throw on first down. That one comes out hot down the right side.
I think sometimes as a quarterback, when your offense is struggling, you don't have any points up on the board yet here at the end of the first half. You're just trying to take a shot to see if your guy can make a play. And that time, he thought he had the matchup he wanted, but he has just not been able to ever find a rhythm. And this defense is making it really hard on him, forcing that one.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Looking downfield, it's Iamaleava. Got the back over the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Catch in the middle, it's Robinson. To the 43-yard line, and a first down for this offense. New set of downs after the completion. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. Wants to go up top on first down. Bring in the heat. Makes the catch. It's Berger. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Throwing right. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. From the shotgun, the inside give. That should be the final play of the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in San Jose than you have? A captivating game so far. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Seth Q Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Trying to set the tone with the run. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
Well, not a great run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out their quarterback. He's thrown interceptions on each of his last 2 drives, and the best way to try to settle him down is to get the running game established. But I think the defense is aware of that right now, loading the box. Everybody up front is ready for the run.
Find my guys quickly, know my matchups, get them the football, let them do the rest. So many playmakers now in football. I'm trying to get it to him as fast as possible so he can do that right after the catch, make guys miss, make beautiful plays.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
Fires to the wideout. It's complete. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Spartans are moving quickly down the field. They'll go back to the ground. Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Wants to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Spartans in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, San Jose State. Quick strike through the air for the score. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time? Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. Spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. They'll try to blast their way in. He stopped short of the goal line, and they are unable to get the 2 and cut this to a 2-possession game.
UCLA 24, San Jose State 6.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UCLA will go back to work on offense. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Gives it on the option. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. The Bruins with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Matthews. Gets away from one. Finds some space. Running free. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. And the Bruins, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Takes the handoff. It's Berger. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Really nice first down run, and you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles, he can run outside, he can catch the football, he can block. This guy can do it all.
Hard running there. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. It's 3rd down, and the line to gain is the 36. Scanning the field, it's Iamaleava. He'll throw it. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. The Bruins have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. They're setting up the screen. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
He didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. And the Bruins are threatening in the red zone. Right back to the well. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
The Bruins come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins! And the pummeling has started. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking downfield on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. The Spartans can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Coleman. And they'll move the chains with the 1st down, but that might be it for the 3rd quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. They'll try the run. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. Quarterback may change this route. second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Going for the marker on the ground. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Spartans back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Fires to the tight end. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. They turn to the passing game on third and short. Quickly complete. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The Spartans have it with a 1st and 10.
Good enough for first down.
The give from the gun. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
Well, it's a nice change-up call on offense because obviously in the fourth quarter, you're down by a bunch of points and everybody in the stadium is expecting you to throw it to get back in the game. So you dial up the run play, you get a huge gainer. Hopefully that can give this offense the momentum they need to try to scrape and claw back into this one.
Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. Rushes on him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition.
Makes the grab, past the marker. Touchdown, San Jose State. The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. They knocked through the extra point, but they still trail 31-13. Well, that was about as lengthy a drive as you're ever going to see. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart.
San Jose State, 13.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. These corners going to give them some space. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bruins with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Give to the back. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Running game got it done on the last play. Now it's first down. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Got it behind the line. It's Robinson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Here's the heat. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure that this doesn't happen next week again.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.